So FL Studio 21 is finally here, guys. And this is the first release candidate for FL Studio 21. This came out last week Friday, and we'll be trying this out. So I just downloaded and installed this, and we have FL Studio 21 here. So that's great news. So we'll go through the forum here and we'll just take a quick look at all the features we have for FL Studio 21. The first thing we have are some changes here. You have language support, Spanish and German. Then you have some different changes here. But let's start with this, the windows. So you can now add in emojis in text. So let's try that out. I'm not sure if I could do this in FL Studio 20. I never tried this, but this will be interesting. Let's see. Let's rename this and add this in. Oh, nice. So I'll paste the same emoji in FL Studio 20 and this doesn't work. So nice update. Very nice update. So you can now add in your emojis in FL Studio 21. Cool. So the next thing here is themes. So this is one of the most awaited feature in FL Studio. So let's check this out. And you can create, I tested this out in the beta versions and it's better now in FL Studio 21. So you have some themes that come with FL Studio 21. You have dark orange, you have dark. I'm just going to open the mixer and the piano roll. So we'll see how everything looks. You have light fruit, light cherry, light pear, light tangerine. I like the citrus theme. It looks really cool. I like ultra green. I like this. And I think I like the dark themes. And the themes are very, very customizable. I'm just going to switch to B here. So you can edit the colors and the brightness and create your own theme. And that's really cool. So you have different options here. Let's reset this. So that's for themes. I'm not going to go through everything here. I went through most of these things in the FL Studio 21 beta videos. So check that out. Let's see what else is interesting here. Metronome. This is interesting. Separate options for the preview metronome mixer track. Yeah, you had to put this in the current track before. Let's see how this works now. Audio settings, metronome track. So in FL Studio 20, you had the preview track for the browser and the metronome track was the same. So if you changed the preview track to let's say track 2, for instance, and let's just play a sample here, your metronome will also play on track 2, but now you can use separate tracks. So your metronome doesn't have to play on the preview track. That's a very, very thoughtful update. I like that. A very important feature was the fade in and the fade out, the clip fades in the playlist. Let's check that out again. I talked about this in the last video I made, but we'll just check that out again. Let me just open it. I'll just open a sample here. So you have a very nice clip gain tool. You can fade in your samples. And this gain is an independent gain. It doesn't affect any of the volume. It doesn't affect any of the volume knobs here. It doesn't affect this volume knob. It doesn't affect the boost knob. It doesn't affect this volume knob. So you have lots of gains and lots of volumes in FL Studio. So that's the clip gain feature. This is one of the features I like. This is one of the features I've been expecting. This will just make audio editing very, very easy in FL Studio. So just go into the forums and check the details of these things. Let's check out. So there's a new update on automation clips too. Then you can now patcherize instruments. So you can create a new instrument, then patcherize that. And that will turn your instrument into a patcher instance. So let's just try that out. I'm just going to pull up one instrument here. Let's see, harmless. Then let's see, there should be the Patcherize option here. Boom, and that turns that into a patcher instance. That's really, really cool. I like that. So that's for Patcherize. So we have some new plugins in FL Studio. You have a new reverb, have a vintage phaser, a multiband delay, and a VFX sequencer. So let's open them up. Let's check them out. I'm not going to use them. We'll just check them out. So VFX sequencer. This is a patcher, a tool you can use within Patcher. Let's see the multiband delay. So this is the new multiband delay. I think I used this in my last video I made on FL Studio 21 beta. Then you have a new reverb, Luxyverb, a very powerful reverb. I've tried this out. Very, very powerful reverb. And we have a new phaser, vintage phaser. So these are the new plugins we have in FL Studio 21. Really cool plugins. Check them out. Then the browser is improved. I did a video on the new FL Studio browser in the first video I made on FL Studio 21 beta. Check that out. So lots of problems. There were lots of problems with that, but most of those problems have been fixed now. So you can play your samples within the browser and you can control the volume of the sample. Then you can search. There's a new powerful search in the browser. You can search, let's see, snare. And this brings out lots of snares. Then you have tags. You can search, let's see, drum. Then I can search VST3 and I have Loop Cloud Drum VST. So there are lots of improvements to the browser, and the FL Studio browser is much better. So check this out, the tags, and you can favorite samples. And there is a new browser library where you can download and install things directly from the browser. Very cool. New updates to the piano roll, some updated plugins. And I think I've not tried ZGame, but there is a big update to ZGame editor. Seamless has been doing some live streams and using ZGame editor, and I've been watching some of that, and there are big updates to ZGame editor, so check that out. So that's FL Studio 21. Lots and lots of bug fixes here. I can't wait for the official release of FL Studio 21. This is just a release candidate. This is the first release candidate. But yeah, I'm impressed with what we have so far. Big updates with the playlist and audio clips. Big updates with the browser, new plugins, and themes, nice themes. Big updates with FL Studio themes. And I think it's much more stable now with much more customizations, lots of bug fixes. And I think ImageLine did well on this one. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share the video. And if you have any questions about this, leave them in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.